Bravo 6. Going dark.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Ready or Not. It is me, Zeus, bringing you guys the next part of the Iron Man mode series. I got a small problem. I need to do a less than lethal run, because a bunch of my guys are stressed out. I'm just trying to unlock skills. The guy who was in a crisis I sent to therapy, but problem is I can only send 3, and a guy is still stressed, and I can't do another lethal run. But we've got the spider next, and I don't think I can less than lethal that. I don't know what my previous best grade is on it, but well, shit. I mean, I guess I could try. I just don't want to die, because this is I'm just gonna do a 4U run. Yeah, this is Iron Man mode, so I don't want to mess it up, and I hate to subject you guys to it. I might even just like play this at double speed, because obviously you guys aren't going to miss much. If I die, I mean, the video just ends. The whole series just ends, because that's where the Iron Man mode went. But if I survive, then obviously you guys will know. So I'll probably just play this at double speed, and then I will catch back up with you guys when we're getting ready to go into the spider and shoot everybody in the face. Let's go. We're actually earning things through doing that. As stupid as that sounds, because that's also just like the cheesiest way. I could probably just go farm like all of their skills just doing that. I don't want kicker. In fact, I might fire a guy, the last kicker, because I want to get 3 nutritionists. I want to get 3 riot controls, 3 intimidators, and all that stuff, because those are way better, at least in my opinion, long run, because if my stuns last longer, so like flashbangs and stuff like that. Which also, I noticed a weird bug the other day. I was playing some multiplayer with a friend of mine. Actually, it was way back when I was recording before the Port Hoken video. It's actually how I figured out I got the rework. 9 bangs, they're fun, like they're cool. But I noticed a weird thing where it seemed like they only worked like once, like the initial like a flashbang would. So just the initial pop is the only thing that actually will mess with people. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything. Like the persistent, like over time ones don't do much. So kind of a weird effect. I don't know quite how to feel about that, but yeah, I already know what I'm gonna do with that. I just thought of something funny, and you guys are gonna see it before I'm even gonna make it. But the beginning part where I'm going through the 4U gas station, I have just like that, like the stereotypical elevator music playing, like the you guys know what I'm talking about, the elevator stuff, just elevator music playing as I'm just going through that. That's gonna be kind of funny in the beginning, where I do like the little montages of like basically like the coming up, like what to expect in this level kind of thing, and then I'm gonna have that just elevator music bumping some elevator music. Yeah, that's kind of funny. If Lethal Obsession comes with this level as well, I may go through and do that. Just so you guys can see it. It'll be like probably the only time I'm going to be able to switch up my kit, because I don't want anything blowing up, so I'm actually going to put on a lockpick gun, because I don't want to just sit there and be stabbing into a lock for 35 minutes. And on top of that, I was watching a video the other day. It was an actual, like, a SWAT officer who was talking about, like, some things that this game gets right, some things that the game gets wrong. And it's like, not every SWAT officer has the ability to pick locks, which leads me to today's subject. It's actually not, it has nothing to do with that. I couldn't really think of a clever segue. And it is a lack of map variety. And it has to do with the traps, actually. That's why I was hoping that this was going to be Lethal Obsession, but I'm going to be playing both of them through today. But, it's traps. Traps are only set to be on certain maps, which... Okay, I told him to put it down, he just didn't. Welcome to join him. Turn around, bitch. Pick a path. I don't give a fuck. Turn around some way. Anyway, what was it? Yeah, so traps. I feel like it makes sense lore-wise, you know, like obviously not every faction is military trained or terrorists or whatever, right? So they don't have the knowledge or the ability to create traps. That being said, it would add a whole badass layer of gameplay if it was actually random generated, like procedurally generated, if traps would show up on buildings or not, right? Because maybe there's just like the one guy who, I don't imagine this is on YouTube, so don't look it up. And actually, it is on YouTube. But like the guy that looks up how to rig a damn, like a hand grenade to a shaker bottle full of ball bearings or some shit like that, right? Like it's got to be a thing. That has to be a thing somewhere on the internet, the dark web, whatever the fuck, right? That's got to be somewhere. Somebody somewhere has made a tutorial for that shit. And if people are committed enough, they're gonna find it. So, like, with that as your lore, I guess, reasoning, your rationale, I think that makes enough sense that you should be able to go ahead and like have there be just procedural traps. Or maybe levels are procedurally generated. Have 3 or 4 different versions of the map, and you just, at random, the game will load you into one. That way, the hallways of this map, let's take for example, the hallways are different layout, right? Like the receptionist's desk has a different layout to it. The, BRIXLEY's in a different spot every time, rather than his office. He can be, like, in the cafeteria eating food or something like that. Like in the... wherever the kids, the teacher's lounge or whatever, right? He could be hiding out there. He could be, like, trying to destroy his evidence in the bathroom. You know, something like that. Anything. Like, that would just be some cool stuff. I understand, like, technical limitations and stuff like that, and ironically, I feel like that probably still wouldn't, like, save, and I say save as if the game is dying, but I mean, like, save the idea, because, well, you're only going to have, like, 3 or 4 different versions of the level. But hang on, I'm going to focus for a second, because I'm going to get into a John Wick-esque gunfight here. Nobody surrenders. There's that lady in the background I didn't want to hit. Hit on the door wedges. Alright, pistols out for Harambe. Mom, turn around, broad. How dare you be bringing your kid here?
Please don't do this.
But yeah, this little closet here being a thing, like, I don't know. I feel like there could be some really cool, like, things that you could do if you just procedurally generated, and it wouldn't have to be the whole map, but, like, just portions of the map. Just little bits and pieces where things will change, you know? Anyway, I digress. It's not, I don't have all the answers, like I've said this 1,000 times. I've never developed a game. I don't know what technical limitations that they've encountered or would encounter in making an attempt at doing that, but I mean, I feel like it can't be that tough, right? I mean, look at Lethal Company. Sorry. The game's like 800 megabytes. It looks like shit. Looks like shit. But, like, you know, it always procedurally generated, and it's because it just takes a bunch of hallways and randomly decides how to connect them. It's like if you just made like 7 hallways or something like that, or like I said, even easier, just make several different layouts of a school, and then just have those be your things, or just using this map as an example. I feel like that can't be too tough. Of course, that's going to expand. Storage. It'd take a lot more storage to keep that, but. That being said, I think a lot of people would find that worth it, because you're also putting a lot more content into the game. Just my 2 cents, though. Just my opinion. Somebody who's not happy about that flashbang. Okay, 3, 2. I am so blown away that I'm alive. And I think he's... No, he's not. No, he's not. Damn, I need to arrest that guy. Why didn't he surrender? Flashbanged and I was yelling at him? I think it's because I lost the Intimidator. That guy, I had to go retire him for a minute because he was all stressed out. I'm going to say it. I really do think that's what it was. That I lost my Intimidator, so I can't... Woo! You guys didn't get to see it, but my cheeks were puckered, man. I was backing up into my chair like I was pressing the brakes on like a car. Like, oh fuck. It's like I just swung the corner. I saw my life. I was dead. It was over. That should be it. I bet you there's just a homeless guy out front, so that's all we really have to go collect is that guy. But yeah. What do you guys think about that? Procedural generation. Is it too difficult, or just having multiple different versions of the map? Would that be... I mean, is it too difficult to implement? Anybody who knows something about coding, let me know. Like, maybe it's something about the engine, or just the way the game was made, or do you think it would be taking resources away from, like, the PvP multiplayer that they told us about, or how do you think it's gonna go? But because I'm curious. I'm curious what everybody else thinks, because obviously I have like a very strange way that I like to play the game. Let's see if the mission automatically ends. I think I actually have to page up because I failed the objective. But still, anyway, point being, I have a weird way that I play the game, so I totally get it. But like, oh, I'm 1 second too slow because that literally 1 whole second. I'm sorry, that's side tangent, but that's hilarious. Even down to the 0.1 seconds. That's crazy. And I have S ranked this apparently. Wait, what? But I don't have the bracelet. No, anyway, got one person with riot control. That's good. And so now we'll go ahead and do my Sullivan slope with less than lethals. I'm actually going to book that guy away who, because Officer Thomas has returned to duty. I don't think he's a riot control. I think he's Intimidator, yeah. Alright, Nutritionist. I'll switch out with this riot control guy so he unlocks that. And then I will switch him out. Actually, let's, I'll keep him the same. Who am I switching? I'm switching Davis out for Davis. Pacifier, riot control. I already have my 3 riot control guys. Wow. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Alright, so we'll switch out the armor, I guess. Or, no, I want to put everybody who's stressed out on the team right now. So, Chen, you're staying on there. And Diaz. So, these 4 are stressed. So, that sucks. I'm only going to be getting like one person's upgrades. Anyway, though, yeah, I'm going to go do my less than lethal. I'm 99% confident. To the extent that I'm not even checking what the next level is, I'm certain that this is Sullivan Slope. I'm sure of it. Also, I don't know how I'm going to do the little... Yeah. I remember. But I'm... Oh, this was the one thing I was going to change. Sorry. But, as I was saying, I don't know how I'm going to do that, the thing at the beginning. I don't want to... So, like... The montage, that thing at the beginning. I don't know how I'm going to do that in the beginning anymore with doing multiple maps. It's kind of strange. Because I like it. Why am I selecting the mission again, dickhead? Wow. My brain don't work too good while I'm sitting here trying to talk. I'm trying to trying to like mention points of things like that. But yeah. It's kind of strange to be like able to... I think it's one of those things where like artists they can't really judge their own art. You know what I mean? Like they look at it and they always think that it's terrible, but other people look at me like, dude, that's so good, dude. But then like, I think Void doesn't really know where to go because they're getting pulled in so many different directions on what to do. I also just realized I have the wrong shirt on. I've had the polo shirt on instead of the rolled sleeve shirt the whole time, and I'm very upset about it now. I have to change that before we get back. Because I showed that in the last video that I need to get an S rank on Valley of the Dolls. Holy shit. How'd I just notice that? Well, anyway. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, I think that Void is like, they have all these big, ambitious plans, but then, that's just it. They're too big and ambitious. And then things just get cut, or, like, publisher is like, yeah, don't really like that as an idea. That kind of sucks. Not happening kind of thing. But, I've never known that to stop them before.
Hey, don't you try and stop us!
I think it's funny that they have a gas mask, but this still works. Some gas mask. Also, bro, how are you gonna teleport your pistol through the known universe, man? That's crazy. Trap you. A little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. That's something that super duper sucks about the whole disabling the UI is that I can't see quite as well if there's traps. And that looks like a wire, doesn't it? Just not touching it. I know that this doesn't have a trap on it. Lead to the same area too. No wire. We're good. But I mean, still it looked like a wire, didn't it? The shadow. You guys all saw it. Yeah, flashlight's a little bit bright. Kind of tends to wash stuff out, but that's okay. I'm not too upset about that. I'd rather it be too bright than like too dark. Let's see this. That led to many funny moments, actually. Like, we're talking about the UI being gone. I remember back when I, first started playing this game, is that sometimes I'd go to disarm traps, and I would...
Police!
Oh.
I will knock you to jail! End it.
This is all of them, so this is good. I don't have to go any further into the house. I just need to find the FBI documents. I don't even need to open any more doors. We're just gonna take it easy. I gotta go find his pistol, which he dropped into the ether, which I think is just in the basement. But, oh, never mind. His pistol just fell through the map, so the game didn't even count it. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Or unless it secured it on its own. Yeah, the game just secures it for you. How awesome. Cool. 250. That was a speed run. That was almost 50 seconds faster than my... Serious? Are you serious? They're still anxious? I can't remember what the next map is, but I think it's Ends of the Earth. And this one I almost did. I almost was successful in, and I had just like a moment where I panicked and I pepperballed the one of the old man. I think it was the old man or the grandma, just somebody. Another armorer. Let's go. All right, we'll switch out. They're still all anxious, so I don't want to do that to them. So I'll probably do what I did with this video. I'll go start out doing a less than lethal of like the 4U gas station, and yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys take it easy, and peace out.